Hello, and welcome back to Leaf's Odyssey. I've tried to tweak the audio settings somewhat. I don't know why it's like every time I do this, I have to change them. But hopefully I will be a bit better this time. I did a few tests and seems better, but we'll see. Anyway, Tower of Destiny, the place where we probably can't go yet. Okay, well, that answered that. I am not, in fact, going to the Tower of Destiny. Iron fence and stone brick wall with window. Fancy. Alright. So Overlook Point, I think, is where we started. So do we want to go for Angry Eyes, Statues, Slugs, or Lock? I think we've already seen the Monster Hills. The monster blocks before. Yeah, I mean, let's do that first. For the simple reason that it sounds the least interesting. So just kind of get it done. Okay, what was this? A multi-push block. Okay. Well. As expected. Okay. So we have our trying to say your typical pressure plates and a pushable object. Alright, so here we have the monster doors. Monster gate. So we have to kill this somehow. Okay. I think the only way we're killing it is by pushing it here, and then pushing one of these other pushables on this afterwards. Oh, multi-push block. I see. I need to stack them. Okay. Well, that seems like a decent way to start. I guess it's faster to do it this way. Okay, we'll do it like this. So we need to free that from the corner. Let's... Oh, shoot. Controls. Is there... Oh, is it Z? What's the background? The unwind. There we go. Undo. That window now, which I don't think makes sense. Undo is Z. Okay. Can I undo the rewind? I can. That's a nice code. Okay, so that just works. So, yeah, I can't push that. I can push it this way. Interesting. Alright. Well, two ways to go from here. I'm gonna kill another monster block. Snowy grass. Okay, fair enough. Okay, what's going on here? I can bring both of these in, assuming I'll need to. Probably I need to put one here. Oops. Okay, hold on. Deals with this. That does. Okay, so I probably do. So to push something here, I need this down, because I can't do it from any other angle. So I need to put something here. But I need something to be here in order to put something here. That seems contradictory. Nothing seems to have changed. So, yeah, I can push this down, but pushing it down doesn't do anything for me. Poles only matter for the living monster block. Does this do anything for me? I mean, it locks me in. I'm assuming that this setup is basically showing me that you can do broad RPG wall walking. I'm assuming that's what's going on here, because I don't see any other way of getting this out. I need to get behind it somehow. Unless there's a mechanic I'm not aware of. Nope, that did nothing. Let's look at the journal. Monster block. Dies in pits. Okay. Fair. So in that case, how do we make any kind of progress here? Oh, that's not a wall? What is this? Block barrier. Okay. Does that help me? That's saying I can't do this. Why I can't push this out. Okay, well, what that does let me do then is it lets me do that. Which, okay. So really the issue I was having was that I didn't understand what the block barrier is. Now this is interesting. Well, okay. I guess we just do it this way. Alright, a little bit of work involved. Do we take our reward room or do we take the free room? Let's do the reward room first, the one we had to work for. Utility closet. Let's see, I need keys. And I want to kill this by pushing it into the water. This setup is saying I need a yellow key in order to get access to this. I need a yellow key to get access to this. And even then, if I have access to both of them, I still have to push one into the corner. So I actually do need this. So I do need 3 yellow keys to get through here. I don't see any way of pushing these off of the walls without opening the back door as well as both of the fronts. Okay. So maybe there are 3 yellow keys up here? Let's see, I do get these little notifications. I guess maybe that's telling me that that's a room that I can do stuff in. Okay, Okay, so I need to hit this. Probably with the... Yeah, there's a second one. If I put that there... because then you're just gonna blow up. And the alternative, I guess what I can do is I can do this. Okay. We'll just leave you like that. So I can now get you out. Lots of room. I'm gonna need to get you back, but that's fine. So... that's one. And I can still extract the monster block if I need to. This is not pit, this is wall. Well, cliff, okay. So did I need that flying snake for anything? What could I possibly use the flying snake for? Yeah. So... maybe... okay. Well, I don't think I'm escaping you from now. That enemy... I think I probably need it. How is this gonna work? Because if I push this to the left, I think it becomes a block. Okay. Or a stepping stone. Let's just confirm that. Yes, it becomes a stepping stone. Which means probably what I need is I need the flyer here to block you, so that when I push... oh, hold on. I can just do that. But I need the explosion to push them. Okay. Okay, easy enough. Once you get used to how the flying serpents... ooh, not too bad. Alright. So yeah, it's starting to get a little bit more complicated, but still not too bad. What did I unlock with that? Pine Forest, and it's not the end, it keeps going. Not just a tree, it is a pine tree specifically. This can... toggle this. Ah, one of these. Okay. If I step in here, I'm stuck. I need you to die on this tile so that I get out. also need to kill these 4 monster blocks, and I have 2 spots to do it, so I think your explosion has to kill 2 of them as well. Probably means here and here. That'll be tricky. Well... okay, a couple of things. I guess I can actually just check here. Oh, I had to actually die to a flying snake in order to see that info? Okay. Fleeing from a monster takes priority. Sure. So maybe I'm not going to get hints until stuff actually happens then. Anyway, right, so what I was wanting to test here is how, if these trees block line of sight. So let's just do that. They do. Important information. Now that we have that, here or here seem to get us over the farthest, I think. We need to check something else here. Okay, for some reason I thought that the bug was coming down on this column. I was going to check whether... I mean, I guess I can check anyway. Does distance matter here? Monster block is priority. I was pretty sure that was a rule, but I wanted to confirm it. Still a bunch of new elements, so I'm still trying to figure out, internalize all the rules. I want you coming down to me. Yeah, you'll just come down to here. So, probably do that. That gets you here. I can have you go... Okay, so the problem with this is if I'm trying to do something like that, you're going to run away here. Okay, you know what? I missed. You can reuse this. I can kill three monster blocks here. Because I can kill one here and then I can push it down twice. Okay, so I actually have the ability to kill all 4 of these. It's just about getting the bomb bug here. Bomb bug, yeah. That is the name. Okay, so if that's the only thing I have to worry about, this actually gets a lot easier. Okay. So in that case, do that. And we just have to push this button. Here. And that should do it. Because the tree blocking this and it's farther. And this one is farther away anyway. Okay, I missed that. Well, I mean, that's easy enough to fix. We can push this and this up. Yep. So you only ever see one block at a time. Closer, this one's closer, this one's closer, and not going to be blocked. Freedom. And just a simple enough matter to clean this up. Bridge demolition. Well, we have trapdoors. So this should be pretty easy. I can get a bomb bug on here, and in fact, pretty sure that's the only thing I can do. We have rocks. Okay. I mean, I guess I can do that, but... Okay, going in here. Going in here helped me at all. It does get me a block that I can push somewhere that's not useful. I think what I actually have to do is I have to get all three of these held down so that, well, okay, I need to have this held down. Then I can break this, push this over, get this out. This assumes that I want it out. Yeah, actually, what am I doing with any of these bridges? Or any of these blocks? Right, like I can hold down buttons with them. Using this, I can scare you, so I can hold this down. Gets me access to the block. Maybe that's all I need? Maybe that's all I need. Let's push you there. Okay, problem with this. I can't ever extract that. Okay, well, that's fixable. Do that. Carry you over one. There. Got you in position. And we can grab you back at any time. Bomb bugs do not drop trapdoors. I think I might have known that. Oh. Okay. Maybe I do have to do all of these then. That would make sense. I just assumed that was gravel. Cracked wall, water. Okay, there's gravel there because it's adjacent to a gravel tile, so that's why I can't see the water. So the water is drawn underneath this, it's just that it's underneath. I think is what's happening here. Okay. Anyway. Once you see what you can do, not too bad. Oh, that's on a trapdoor. Okay. And with that, I have another block. This block lets me... In order to kill you, I need both of these open. Which means I need a block on one of these. I also need that open. Okay, I was getting confused by broad coloring again. Orange means toggle. Wait, I thought... Okay, no, it's backwards, that's why. I feel like this should be orange colored when I mouse over one of these doors. Because this is a toggle, it's not just an open. Yeah, I feel like those colors on the highlighting should be the same. Anyway, I'm trying to get monster block in line here. There's no way to push two things across here, is there? Like, there's no way a bomb bug pushes one of these blocks, right? I don't have a multi-push. If I do this, I'm just here, and then I die. So... yeah, I don't need this one at all. This one at all. Okay, maybe what I do here. If I get the bomb bug back out. And I put the bomb bug here. And then I think with myself and the monster block, I can hold down these two. I think that's how I do it. And then I'm able to get out. Got you out. Let's just... oh, this is... okay, so we need a little bit more maneuvering space. Let's just give myself a little bit more time. I need to do that. Okay. So yeah. I don't know if I ever worded out... like I had it in my head, figured out why I needed this. I should probably vocalize things better. But this lets me use this block to get out at the end. Now what I do is that. That gets me these two held down with this held down. These three open. Bug blows up. I escape. Bug blows up, and we're good. Yeah, okay, so starting to have to reuse things in different ways, definitely getting more complicated. Okay, I'm guessing, well, I already know this. Can't push a block. On the anti-blocks. Yellow key. Okay, so this is the end of the line, although... Flippers equivalent? We're going to be swimming at some point? Maybe? Or maybe there are just rooms there that we access from the other side. Okay, so what's actually going on here? I have 4. I think what I'm just doing here is probably setting up a loop. Because it's scared of the closest one. So let's just do our symmetrical thing. Okay, well, let's not put that into position just yet. You should be able to walk over the anti-block things. Ah. Probably fine. Yeah, I've done this kind of thing before. Oh, I can't even access that key. Interesting. Well... Huh. I guess I can if I use all of these. I do not see a way. Yeah, that's why this rock is here. So we can't get to the room boundary. Okay, we got ourselves a key. And I guess that's the end of that line. So we could use the key right now. Could use the key, but using it gets us absolutely nothing. I do wonder if it's possible to soft lock. Because I'm just thinking, if there's another setup like this somewhere else that also requires 3 of these prime keys, I could put 2 into one of them and 1 into the other and then just be stuck. So I wonder if that's something that is taken into account with the level design, or if you're just relying on the player to not do really dumb things. Part of being a game designer is protecting the players from themselves, but also this is a puzzle game, so you don't want to make it... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, so I need to hit this in order to toggle this. So really what I'm looking for here... What I'm looking for here is... This needs to be held down while I'm standing here, which I think is accomplished by having the block here, so I actually just need to get the beetles out of the way for bomb bugs. Out of the way. So I can do that, but that's not good. So now... you here... Yeah. Confirming that that works the way I think it does. And then if we do a chain... that... it'll explode all in the same turn. But I'm next to it, so I can get in. No problem. And you can do that. Okay. We're blocked back, but none of the enemies. Makes sense. Oh. Pressure plate on hot coals. Now that's something you can't do in Drod. Neat. So what's going on here is that we have a trapdoor. Yep, I see how this is... well... no, I don't see how this works, because... okay, we have a second bomb bug. Yeah. So, the problem with this one... is that I can only step on this once, so I can only push one of them in. So I have to use the bomb bug for 2, and then I push the last one in myself. Assume is what's going on here. And I can't have the bomb bug push all 3 because there's no line of sight to get the bug into that position. Okay. I haven't been commenting on the room titles, but I have been aware of them. Expel kind of makes sense as a hint for this room. Little Fort is more descriptive, I guess. This looks like the same kind of setup, only more of a pain to get the bomb bug into position. But again, I need 2 of these to be done via bomb bug. Right. Not that one, I guess. Well... Can I get down here with those both in place? Because if I'm down here, I can lure the bug to me. But I don't think I can have the blocks where I want them. A trapdoor over pit. Can I get one here somehow? These aren't our multi-push blocks. But the only way to get a block into this position You're not pushing a block because you're not moving towards me if a block is between us. Could have tested that, I guess, with you running away from blocks. Alternative, can we get the... beetle... stand on one of these? I don't think so. Okay, I think I'm just missing something here. There's a move that I can do. I am running with the assumption that, aside from the keys, there isn't really anything that I can bring from one room to another that'll help me solve a puzzle. So I'm assuming that this is solvable from my current state. Well, if I restart the room anyway. I'm assuming it's solvable from this state. And that I don't need to go find something. So... pushing a block into a pit doesn't help. Not like I can make a platform here and trigger an explosion from this side. I also can't lure the bug into place when there's nothing in here. Well, I mean, I can, but it doesn't do me any good. Do I need to have all three of these pressed down at the same time? Once I push a block onto one of them, I cannot get the block off. I can push diagonally. Okay. So, that's important. This game does not allow you to move diagonally, but the blocks can move diagonally. Get a turn. Okay. That's good information to have. End of the line for another key. Alright, so Jailbreak, huh? Well, there's a couple of references to that. We've got a bug that will hold this down for a turn. We've got this, which I'm just going to push up here so that when we hold this down for a turn, this bug will be scared, and then we can attract it to us, and we can use it to blow this up at the end. That's how we're going to kill this. I think this is just a matter of that. Oh, we block line of sight. Interesting. Which means we stand here, we just lose. But if we stand here, get it out. Okay. Put you down a little bit more, I think that'll be better for us. Oh, interesting. Okay, that means we're doing this again. I thought that you could just blow the monster blocks up, but I guess I was wrong. You can still push it out. I'm not sure how I feel about this as a mechanic. After priming, explodes in a 3x3. Blocks pushed by explosions can move diagonally. Leaf is in front of a monster block, chasing takes priority over flanking. Yeah, we did observe all of that. Interesting. Is there somewhere else I can go? I guess I didn't go this way? Presumably, there will be a yellow key in here. Eventually. Shuffleboard. First time we've seen ice. Okay. We are not affected by ice. Okay. So. I can hold that for a turn. Which I guess I have to because I need to be down here. Alright. Is this the right timing? One, two, yeah. I also actually want to test. Well, that's a problem. Okay, so yeah, you are. The door is on ice only when the door is down. But the top of the door is not slippery because if you pull it up, it stops sliding. Okay, Rocky Lake. So the goal here is to push you into the water. Of course, all 4 positions are blocked. What we need to do is get you here or here, I guess. This is close, but we can't push down from there. This looks mostly like path tracing. A path tracing problem. And because of the way that these things slide, I don't think I can ever catch it. Like, it's not like I can teleport. So once I push it, I'm not going to be able to get around it and push it another way while it's still in motion. Okay, so... And likewise, I don't think I can push 2 stationary blocks and have them collide while they're both in motion, because of the time it would take me to get the second block to push it. So I need to set up something stable with just this one block that lets this block... Now, there could be multiple steps involved. For example, if I push the monster blocked here, I could push this here, and then I could push this one out and then push it here. That's assuming that I can push them all up this way though, which I don't think I can. Yeah, and this stopped. I can go in here and push this up. Pushing up from here doesn't do anything. I guess that's a way to look at it. Which, I guess I'm just gonna have to do every single row and column and see where can I get something stuck. So here, nothing gets stuck. Here, I can get an object there, which lets me get an object here. Lets me get an object here. That help? And then get an object here. Okay, I think that's it. So I want you here. And to do that, I want you here, but I need you here first. Okay. And this is assuming that it works the way I think it will. Oh. Okay, well that's fine. I can just go across the lake. So... Okay, the eyes go in the direction that it's moving. That's a good tell instead of the arrow. I actually thought these were teeth first time I saw them, but I now think they're eyes. Maybe because this looks like teeth. There's my third yellow key. Alright, so this is going to tell me monster blocks slide on ice. Yes. Yeah, so ice can be a kind of annoying mechanic, but it looks like we get only 3 puzzles with each of the mechanics that's being taught here. So we had the multi-push blocks, we had the explosion pushing blocks, we have the ice sliding blocks. And then 3 keys combined unlock an advanced block level that combines all 3. And that's my guess, and that's also where I'm going to be ending today, assuming I solve this in a reasonable amount of time. But this should be the last actual puzzle room for today. So, we have 4 pressure plates. One of them is special. These are far enough apart, or are close enough together and far enough apart up here. If I'm pushing this block, I think I can handle both of these with leaf. So this exists so that I can put a block here, I think. Because I have block 1, block 2, and then leaf here and here, with the monster block, I guess, here. Alright, so step 1, get a block stuck on this. And I do have to be careful, because if I slide across here, all of these corners make it so that I can't retrieve the block. Alright, so I think the first thing I'm doing... this. And that lets me push you with this, and you're in place. I no longer need you here. So now the goal... I'm gonna say the goal is to get you stuck on this. It doesn't have to be, though. How do I get a block on here? This one's pretty easy, but from here, 1, 2, 3 is the time it takes to get from here to here. Which... yeah, so these two are too far apart. Could maybe be these two? Because with perfect timing, I might be able to get an extra move. If that's the case, I would need to get a block here. Which I'm not entirely sure how I do. Also, I need this block in this column at some point. Which really is why I thought this just seemed like such a better idea. And these are too far apart. So pushing one of these down to here is not the solution. I can push this along the bottom though. Problem is, I don't think I can extract. I'm seeing if I do something like this. That would get me that setup that I was looking for. But then I don't know how to get this off of the wall. I am living in a new house, a new place, by the way, with roommates that have dogs. So if you hear dogs, that's what that's about. Could have been a quiet time. I can't hear anything that would cause the dog to bark, but dogs just sometimes bark. Okay, so this... thing is, if I ever get something stuck on here... well, I can use this. Okay, so that's the answer then. Same thing I just tried to do. But we come around this way. I still need... Still need a block. I still need to get this into this column though. Which I could have done from here. I'd used the monster block from the start. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of these ice slide puzzles because you just have to do so much like pre-planning in order to get a final setup that you like. But yeah, I could have these two be swapped very easily. Then, I mean, I guess I can get the regular one here again. Which then means I can push it onto this. I could push it onto this. So that's easy enough. Because of the shape here, I can't do what I was trying to do even higher. So This still looks right to me. That lets me... I'm just trying stuff now, and hopefully this will turn into something interesting by the end of it. Like, I really want that held down. This held down would be fine too. I don't think I can get that though. Well, I could if I get this first. Look, if I use this block. Yeah, okay. Start again. So we'll do this. Then we swap these. Do that. Still have this problem. Still have this problem where we need to get the block in this column. And because I don't have this anymore, I'm also not 100% sure that this setup works. I'm just assuming it does. Also, I don't think I can get this block here on its own, this pressure plate mechanism. Could get a block here. Well, no, because I can't push across from the left here. Is that the goal? This requires 2. This requires 2. That's too far to use leaf once I push something. When I push, it does slide off the ice completely. Okay. Do that. 2. I But even then, I don't have... So there's a particular sequence I'm missing then. Well, I can pile them up here. If I wanted something on this tile specifically, I could do it. That helped. I could catch you here. Okay. I think I can build a bridge. I can build a bridge. If I do this, get my one. Yes, extracted. Yeah, there we go. And that would be fine if we had you out. So let's extract you first, because we need this to not be held down yet. Now we can push you across. Are you extractable? As I push you up, that just causes a problem. You two were reversed. No, I don't want to push the monster block off. That defeats the purpose. This one has to stay here until I push this one over. Then I don't have a way of getting you back. Push you down to here. Don't have you here. Really where I need you. Well, that's annoying. So my bridge didn't work. No way to extract this. There's no way to extract this. If I push it up, stuck. Push it down, it's stuck. Can I push... use this? No, because if I have something else here, then they both get stuck forever. Okay, well, maybe... Maybe we do it like this. Okay, but I wanted these first. Yeah, really not a fan of the ice puzzles. Fortunately, I think we're going to be getting a bunch more of them. Okay, well, with that in place, that's important because monster block doesn't go here. I have now extracted you, and I think that solves it. Probably the hardest room I've done so far. Okay, so I have 3 yellow keys. Now the question is, could I just go in a different direction, find another room like this, and use them? I want to say that I don't want that to be a thing. Well, you know what? I can actually just stop here and wait for hopefully somebody to tell me once this video goes live whether or not I really shouldn't be concerned about saving the yellow key. Because like if this was Drawn RPG, 100% I don't spend these keys yet. I just go and do the rest of the level. For scouting purposes. However, for the sake of, you know, keeping the elements nice and neat, I kind of just want to do this now. So I guess I'll wait and see if somebody has an opinion one way or the other. So I guess mild spoiler, but I don't mind being spoiled on that. Am I safe to just use these here without exploring anything else? That's all I want to know. Anyway, we will get through this probably in the next episode. I will see you then.